How is it going? Oh my God. Having a great day today. We've made progress, officially. It is such a cool thing to see, especially when it's the first day of pause week. I do not understand what happened today. Again, this is just one of the awesome side effects of committing and staying disciplined, but moreover, just, treating your body's health as the first priority when you're trying out a new program, and then just full committing as much as you possibly physically can and mentally. On that note, physically, oh my God, I have to give it at least like a 9.2. No, 9.15, because I don't get to say this often, because I never like maxing out. I think it's a lot more risk than reward, and I don't think you really get stronger based off of hitting a max. It's just kind of a thing you do to get comfortable with that heavy weight when you're competing, and I don't compete, so there's not really much point in it. At least not all the time. I do have like one small part of my program where I'll touch on where I will touch on singles for the sake of the experience with it, just to see where I'm at. But I don't like putting myself at risk for the sake of a max, That's why I say I do comfy failures. And man, I hit 225, 2 plates. That's not a new number for me. I've been done hit 225. I hit it for a pause snatch triple today. What the shit fuck? Like, oh my God. I hit 215 and I was like, I know I have more energy. I told you guys, like, once you get a lot of experience and you know how to feel out your body, like, you'll know whether or not you put everything in that you had. And I was like, shit, that was not everything. And I hit 215 for 3 on normal snatch last week, and I thought I was pushing it then. So again, I thought I was killing it last week, and what do you know, I had even more energy to give myself. And it came through. It's really, really fucking cool. Mentally, shit, I'll give it a 9.6 easily. Like, oh my God, it's just like, it's never felt so simple. It's one of those things where the fruits of my labor are always feeling satisfactory because I'm putting in that intensity. But man, like I always say, I'm not one to worry about the numbers. That's never my first priority. But man, when I hit the numbers, oh man, I cannot deny that is always going to boost my proudful ego every now and then, in a very positive way. I genuinely feel like I've reached new heights with this new kind of programming. Because I used to never go near 2 plates except for at the end of the program, because I didn't want to go too crazy on it. And now I'm like, well, shit. I just needed that little bit of experience hitting the heavier weights to get confident and swinging my body underneath it. And look at me now. I'm fucking swinging 2 plates like it's nothing. And it feels like crazy talk. I think that's what is so unexpected about it. It's the fact that, like, everybody has those dream weights or those dream goals they have that they don't think they're like very close to hitting, or they don't think it's going to happen for a while. But that's like the current goal, like right now I would love to get 275 on snatch at some point. That'd be fucking awesome. Or like likewise on clean and jerk, somewhere around like 365 would probably be my next goal, because I've already gotten to 315. And man, I'm like, what the shit? I would have never guessed I was at the point of repping out 225 on snatch. That seems like something that I would only do for clean and jerks. You got to remember, you got to stay a little humble with this kind of programming. There is slight placebo effect where the whole point of feeling your body out is the fact that I'm not going to feel like this all the time. In fact, it's going to be very rare that I feel like this. Shit, I felt so good. I put 240 or 235 on the bar because I felt I had just a little bit of energy left. But I failed the first attempt, and I was like, okay, if I'm going into a triple and I failed the first one, even if it was super close, I'm not going to push it that hard. I need to keep my body in shape, and I got 2 more exercises I need to do. Now, you know, and I definitely hit some impressive shit on pause overhead squat and pause snatch pull, but, you know, while I may have had more in the tank for those lifts on another day where I don't do snatch as hard as I did, the whole point of having snatch first is because that's the lift that I care about when it comes to the strength. You know, my overhead squats and my snatch pulls are the accessory lifts. I don't like, they're very important lifts to me, but never in the sense of like, this is what I need to do for my strength in general, or this isn't something that I need to do on its own just for the sake of overhead squat or just for the sake of snatch pull. They are both for the sake of my snatches. So if I ever stop snatching, you will never see me overhead squat or snatch pull. That's just how I treat accessories, I guess. I know in bodybuilding and maybe powerlifting it's a little bit different because you kind of just do like upper body, lower body type shit and your back, whatever. I'm not too well versed in that kind of shit. Because I know a lot of people, even if they're not like, you know, deadlift's a great example. Not everybody deadlifts because it's dangerous, and if you're not competing, there's not a whole lot of point in doing it. But a lot of people still train their back, you know, just for the sake of that good experience and that good core training and locking in specific muscles that can help you later down the road. So I don't know. I guess what I can like express about this is what I mean when I say don't think too hard about it. You know, it is just like life in the sense that you don't, like, life does not work with you. You work with life. It's just how it is. So likewise with your body, you work with your body. Your body doesn't work with you. So you're going to have days, like I guarantee you, like in 2 days when I hit snatches again, I'm probably going to be putting up like 185 or even less because I'm going to be fucking toasted and roasted from all the lifting I'm going to do. But because I push through those hard days where I can't lift as heavy and keep pushing in that same intensity that I would always push in, I have the capability to come back and do more later on, like now. That's the whole point of staying disciplined, is giving yourself those chances along the way to prove to yourself that you do have it in you. You know, like, again, I really thought I was on top of the world last week, like fucking number one, hitting 215 for a triple on snatch. And that shit seems weak as fuck now. I'm like, why didn't I hit 235? Like, Jesus Christ. I don't, again, and everybody's different. I don't know what there's a million variables that can fucking go into this shit. It's like, I don't know if I'm just built different when it comes to pause snatches, or if I just didn't feel as good as I thought on that last day, or if I'm just miraculously stronger because I'm trying out some feel it out kind of methods. But the extraneous factors are not what is important. It is what you do to push through those factors and fully commit to yourself, so that along the way you can really use your full potential. You know, because nobody can ever use their full potential. It's just not possible. It's like how people can't use 100% of their brain. You just can't. You know, if you did, everybody be fucking monsters when it comes to strength. But it's something that you just gotta give time and give the comfy failure shit I talk about. You gotta give your body the comfortability and the muscular availability, I guess you could say, to go hard when it can go hard, or chill the fuck out when you need to chill the fuck out. Because a lot of people do not know that difference, and god damn it, it is important. You know, it is. I am so fearful for the people who just throw shit without any mind or reason, and they're like, oh, I failed that one, but I'm going the fuck up in weights. Like, oh my lord. Like, I truly believe you need to earn the weights that you're lifting. You know, you can't just, even if it's like, you know, for me, even if it's something like 185, let's say, and that's, you know, that seems like baby weight, but even if I go in and I have a shit rep that's like really, really bad, or I don't lock out, or I just like go too fast and I miss it overhead for some reason, whatever. If it's not what my standard is, then I need to like fucking lock that shit in and be like, okay, that rep that I just did was not satisfactory enough to push it to the next level. I need to lock that in first, and then we can move on. And like literally today on my warm-ups, I was with just the bar, I jumped forward like a good bit. I was like, fuck, I gotta re-lock in how to do my pause snatches, because again, I only do them every other part of my cycle on my program. So I forget for a second. I have to whatever. I have to use my body in a way that it is not used to, because I haven't been doing it. And again, that's why the conditioning is so good for it as well. And so I relocked in, and I was like, all right, that was kind of shit. Let's lock in, hit a good fucking set. And every single set it got better. Every single time. Because I was putting in that intensity, that effort. And again, even if I got to that top set and I felt like shit, and I was jumping forward and all these things were wrong and whatever, blah, 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 whatever excuses you have to come up with of why you were shit, it just matters that you do it. That you fully commit to yourself, that you can do it, and that you will, no matter what, try to put something over your head or push some sort of weight in the same level of intensity that you had before. Because if not, why the fuck are you trying? The intensity is the important part. Like, if you're not gonna get intense about it and try your absolute fucking hardest, then there's no point in trying something new. The whole point of a new experience is to give your body something to grow from, for next time. That's the whole point of consistency. You have that next time to do better. So, I don't know. Take that shit with a grain of salt. I feel fucking phenomenal, and I'm gonna keep feeling phenomenal because that's the effort I put forth, Regardless of the weights I put over my head, my effort is there. My passion is there. So no matter what, I am going to do great to my own standards. And that's what matters. So I will be back tomorrow with some pause back squat and some pause clean and jerk. It's going to be a very strenuous workout for the core, unfortunately. But I will get that shit locked in regardless, and I will give it my best shot. And, if you're there, you're there. So I'll be back tomorrow. Enjoy your lifts in the meantime. See ya.